So yeah, I know I haven't been here in a while making a diabetes tip corner video, but I just thought I'd throw this one out there, especially considering the declining quality of Medtronic's products, mainly the sensors as well as the transmitter, things like that. Basically, whenever you call them because you're having an issue with the sensor or transmitter, they usually tell you to remove the transmitter. Now, the only problem is if you are using the overtape like you're supposed to. 9 times out of 10, as soon as you try to pull the top one, bottom one comes too, rips out your sensor. You just lost that sensor. Now, I had actually come across a video about extending the life of a sensor, which is where I first saw the idea of being able to set up something where you can remove it without actually ripping out the sensor. So that's where I started thinking about, wait a minute, couldn't we just use something like this? This is actually a funeral band, but you can actually get these in a lot of colors for different events. So, you could be stylish about it if you want to. And use one of those and just your one over tape to actually hold in the sensor itself. And then if you're going to shower or anything like that, and you want to make sure you don't get the sensor wet, you take your band, slide it over. Because these are essentially water resistant as it is, not waterproof, water resistant. And see, now you have your sensor covered as well as your transmitter. And then usually if you want, if you want to speed up the process after the shower, you could blow dry it. Otherwise you could just wait for it to dry normally and remove the band again. And careful when you remove the band because obviously you don't want to pull anything. But then if you have any kind of issue with the sensor itself, once again, very easy. All you have now is that one piece of tape that actually holds it down in place. And you can actually just peel that back, pull off the transmitter if that's what they recommend you do. Because, if you use both over tapes, you're going to rip the sensor right out with it, unless you have an X-Acto knife and you're very, very careful.